Katie, this is my daughter. Hey, this is my right. This is why I do it.
The AllStar app, the number one app in the business. UFC, Bellator, One Championship, PFL, and more. Get the app right now. Link in description. 2022, man, has been. It was a
Bro, let's forget.
unfortunate year, man. It was an unfortunate year for you. You know what I mean? You had a bunch of fights scheduled. They all were canceled for different reasons. And going through all of that, what positives can you get from it?
Well, it teaches you a lot. Just like perseverance. Sticking it out, continuing to grind, and continue to work hard for your goal. I mean, just because it was one fight or two fight, whatever fight fell out, it's not gonna stop me from my main goal, and that's being one of the best in the world. So I continue to train and work hard, and my time will come. Can't try to force it too much.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Your last fight that was scheduled for UFN 3 against Rosas, like
Hmm.
he got injured, right? Like, what did you figure out? Like, what exactly happened?
I'm not sure. I guess they said he hurt his knee. I don't know. It was literally the week before.
Hmm.
We did all our medicals. Everything was to go, and yeah. So I don't know. I can't keep uh, saying these guys are running, but this happened more than once. So
It's, I think, with fighters, and of course, they put themselves through hell in training camp, and they're always getting little injuries, so to say. But if you have a serious injury, you got to pull out quicker than trying to like push through, right? Like, it's, I guess.
injuries. There's no fighter that goes in a fight 100%.
Yeah,
Unless they're not or anything. So there's all these little nicks and knacks, that the little injuries. So I'm almost never 100% going in there, but I know I'm gonna push through and
hmm,
continue try to get my W and however it comes. But I don't know these guys. I don't know. Hopefully this one follows through. I got one
yeah,
lined up, so we're just gonna hope for the best and continue to work hard in the gym, and we'll see.
for sure. And did you just continue training, or did you decide to, like, maybe I should just take a little break and step away from just like fighting mode? You know what I mean? Just the mentality of a
Yeah,
fighter. Did you do that?
I mean a little bit, cause I've been in camp for like years now. It feels like fight after fight, camp after camp. So I mean, I kind of like that's how I felt. I was like I was so ready for the fight. It didn't matter when, where. So I continue to train, but it wasn't to the extent where I'm training right now. Like I'm doing 2, 3 times a day. I'm running 2, 3 times a day. That is normal for fight camp. So I did take my foot off the pedal a little bit after that happened. My daughter just turned 7 last month, so I spent some time with her for the last couple of months. And the guys in the gym helping the other guys get better, and taking the focus off of me fighting. Because I didn't have nothing lined up or anything. So I was still in the gym. I still work hard. I was helping coach at the high school still. So I was still getting the work in. So it's not like I'm out of shape. I'm ready. I'm actually peaking already. So I'm in good shape, and I can't wait. And it was a hard year, but we're gonna move on, and hopefully this next year is better, and we'll see where it goes.
Do you feel like you're in a better mind state? You know what I mean? Because you went through something really tough last year, and maybe that fight was being canceled. Maybe was a blessing in disguise, so you could like reorganize your mind and head into a new year fresh.
That is a very interesting way to look at it, right? So I was able to spend time with my family after I lost my grandmother, late beloved grandmother Janet Gutierrez. I was caretaking for her. I was living with her. I was making sure she was okay after we lost my grandpa a couple years ago. So it was a hard time for us as a family, but I think it was a blessing in disguise, and I don't know what God has in store for us, but I was there. I was able to be there, and um, it was just tough on our family and tough on everybody around. So it's kind of getting back to where I'm able to spend more time at the gym and spend more time going back to what I love in the art of martial arts, but it was a hard time. I don't know. It's just something that only comes around once in a lifetime. So it was a blessing to be able to be there and take care of everything and I'm still taking care of all of my family, my aunts and my daughter and everything like that.
Yeah, man. It's yeah, I think sometimes you do need to have that time, man. It just sometimes the rushing it is what you don't need. You know, everybody's this world is so fast, you know what I mean? They're always changing. The news is changing every week. There's a war happening somewhere, you know what I mean? And then we forget about the war and then Kim Kardashian got some new lips, like stupid shit just flying everywhere all the time. So
Yeah.
you gotta kind of sit there and let the time pass. This fight coming up, man, March 18th. How did this get put together? Like, take us through that process.
Well, since the last one didn't happen, I was just waiting, and I was waiting for my manager, Jason and Lance and the Team Iridium guys, to give me some insights on some different organizations, right, than the local couple ones around here. So finally, we were almost getting into like the LFAs, and we were almost in the Furies, and they had a good venue right here in Long Beach at the new, I think it's Infinite Reality. It's like a studio or something. I've never even been to, but it's new here, and they're gonna have back to back fight nights there. Actually, hey there, Katie. There's my daughter.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, how you
this is my
doing?
right. This
There you
is why
go.
I do. So from last year, being able to spend time with her, really got me to be a dad and take a step back from the gym and so much training and spend time with my daughter and my family. So now I finally got this fight lined up, Long Beach Infinite Studios with A1 Combat. It's Uriah Faber's new promotion. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, yeah, it's on UFC Fight Pass. They told me I was like, yeah, give me a good matchup and hopefully we get this W and um, we could go from there. I'm not sure what would be next, but I want to continue to just keep winning and if I get a title shot, I get a title shot. If I get the big call, I get a big call. Whatever comes, we'll be ready, right? Got it.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Awesome.
Jade. This is my baby Jade.
Jade,
This is
how you doing?
this is my everything. This is my reason why I
Yeah.
train, I fight. Everything is for her and my family.
There you go. You'll realize
Um,
it more when you get older, as your dad climbs up the ranks and gets the
yeah,
bigger
she's
stage.
last month, so she's kind of getting to know, understand.
Mhm.
She still wants to go, but I'm like, I don't know. That's my baby. I don't know. I'm not sure if she can handle seeing her dad in a fist fight.
Yeah, yeah, true,
Yeah,
true.
fight, but soon, hopefully, I'll be able to. We'll live it up together.
Yeah, yeah. This is a good organization. You know what I mean? It's on Fight Pass, like you said, and if even if something happens, they're always going to be able to like fix the problems. You know what I mean? Last minute, I think that they have a good,
Yeah,
good staff out there. So, Hernandez, man, what like you guys are both 4-0. You guys are heading into your fifth pro fight, which is pretty wild. What do you think
pretty
about
big.
him?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Like every other time I've ever told you, I'm not sure what he's gonna bring to the table. I actually haven't really watched anything. Um, I just continue to work hard and do the things that I need to do and focus on the things that I can control. The fight will play out how it plays out. I'm not exactly sure. I know he's undefeated. I know he's got a good camp. I know he. I'm pretty sure he's training hard too. So hopefully we get to in just in 18 days we get to step in the cage, shake hands, and have a good old undefeated streak on the line fight. The someone's always got to go, and I can tell you pretty much 100% sure it's not going to be me because I'm gonna do whatever it takes to come out with this W. There's a lot riding on it, and I'm gonna make my grandma and my mom and everybody up above proud. I know God's gonna be with us in there, and we're gonna put on a good show for all the crowd and all the guys on all the people on the UFC Fight Pass. This will be my first time, and remember the name.
For sure. With training, the last year or so, or even in the last couple of months, have you gone to new places to train, or anybody like you added to to your team?
Honestly, no, no. We just been doing the same thing. Just continue to get better at little pieces of my game. You know, not trying to focus too much on other people's stuff. I still train with my coach, Josh Aragon, right here at Aragon Training Academy, ATA in Pasadena. I'm thinking of going to see our friends over at Syndicate and get some good MMA rounds in there with all those pros and all those up and coming guys up there. Might go soon, but just doing the same thing, routine, right? Just getting on my own routine, eating right, going to the gym, running, doing all the things that I need to do, my recovery, and everything will play out into my court because I'm doing all the things I need to do, you know. And I feel that way. I'm even though I've only had 4 fights, you know, like I feel like I'm seasoned. You know, I've been in the game for a long time, and I got the recipe, if that's what you want to call it. I got the recipe. You know, making weight isn't gonna be easy. I'm gonna make flyweights, so usually we like to make the catch weight since it's not a title fight, so catch weight's a little easier. But I'm gonna make flyweights, show everybody I can do it, and hopefully get into another big title fight or big money fight soon, and we'll see where it goes.
What do you see this year for yourself? Like, how many fights would you like to get? Of course, you know.
I will fight every month if I can. Impossible if I come out unscathed like I plan on in March 18th. I will fight the next month. You know, I gotta just like you just seen. That's my daughter. She's she's gotta get to college. She's got a lot of things ahead of her that I want to be able to provide. You know, so I'm working hard to get to where I want to be and get to those big fights. So we could be well off and I could take care of my family and my daughter and everyone that's always gave to me, you know, and supported me. I want to be able to give back. So I'll fight every month if I could. If not, every other couple months, and hopefully get into a big show. I heard the Dana White Contender Series is going to be coming up again, so that would be a good opportunity. But honestly, I see myself competing with the best in the world. Doesn't matter what promotion, you know. So we will see. I'm just gonna keep winning, and I plan on keeping my 100% finish streak too. So anybody else to test it, good luck.
Yeah, they're always looking for flyweights, man. The flyweight division always moving. You know what I mean? And
So many good guys, but there some of them aren't well developed. Like I said, you know, honestly, like down here in Southern California, we have the best amateur organization camo around. So I grew up in it, and now that I've outgrown the amateur ratings down here with all this, I literally went from 0-0 to the number one fighter in the state. And you know how big California is, so there's hundreds and hundreds of flyweights, and I climbed my way up. I won the 25 and I won the 35 belt, and I plan on doing the same thing in the pro ranks. You know, so I'm just gonna keep winning, and we'll see because there is a lot of flyweights. So I'll love to take a lot of names and a lot of paychecks.
what type of performance do you want to have though in this one? It's been a while, man, since you've been in the cage.
That's a good question. Honestly, like I want to show some of my skills, but then again, this is my career, and if I could get a finish, I'm gonna take that finish. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna put on this um fakeness that I'm not gonna finish the fight. You know, I'm just gonna like play a game. This isn't a game to me. You know, this is putting on food on my plate and my daughter's plate and my family's plate. This is my career, and if it's your time, it's your time. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna continue to just look to finish the fight. That's what I mean. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and just play pity pat and that's just not me. I'm not gonna just try to point somebody out. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna go in there. I'm going in for the win. I'm going in for the kill. Plain and simple. Get in and get out. Get my paycheck. And if the guy wants to try to push me and keep up, then we'll have a good fight and we'll see where it goes. But I think with my pressure and my skill set, it's hard to get away from the finish.
One last thing, man. Going back to what you were saying about coaching high school, do any of those kids ever tell you like, "I'm gonna fight"? Like this is like what I'm looking at. Like this is the career I want.
Oh gosh, that's so funny, bro. Because literally, the state finals were last weekend. The California state finals where you have to qualify and qualify and qualify. It's like one of the hardest states. There's only one state champion. A lot of other states. There's a couple different 1A, 2A, 3A, whatever it is. But there's only one here, and one of our top placers, Mario Sandoval, he took fourth in the state at 132 pounds. That's a good weight. So he took fourth, and this guy is like a backpack. You cannot get him off you. He's strong. He's long. He's mean. He took fourth, and he literally told me, he's like, "Coach, I want to fight. Like, I'm gonna do this." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, dude, go to college, enjoy yourself, and then after come back to me." But yeah, a couple of them like, "Yeah, coach, I want to train with you. Yeah, coach." And it's cool because they look to me as inspiration, and that's what I want. I want to inspire the youth, all the little kids, and anybody who thinks they can't do it or they can do it. And the sky's the limit as long as you put in the work and believe in yourself that you could do anything you want in the world.
Man, imagine with that wrestling credential and then going to college, but while he's wrestling in college, working on the striking and then still training MMA. And by the time they graduate, if fighting is what they want to still do, that's a monster, man. That's a
Yeah,
monster coming.
yeah, that's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, yeah. Damn. March 18th, man. A1 Combat 9. Gilbert, it's always good catching up with you, man. Everybody go in the descriptions, download the AllStar app. Go in there, man. Get your win, and we'll see you in another one this year.
Yes, sir. That's the plan. Go in there, do what I do, get in, get out, and on to the next one, and then we'll be able to talk again, and hopefully we'll be getting either a title or another big fight, and I'll be ready. And I thank you guys for continuing to support me and shout me out and interview me. It means a lot. I can't wait to put on a show for everyone in the world. Thank you so much, John.